Good afternoon to all. I am Samita Sri. Mm, Sir, calling police station, sir.
Yes, you speak over phone. You lost your cycle. You have talked to police station over phone. Yes, you do that.
Hello, is this police station? I am Samita Sri from Anapanadi. I came to buy vegetables in the mall in my bicycle. After I bought vegetables, I I lost my bicycle. My bicycle is recognized with a um, pink color and pink with white color. It is Ladybird Bliss cycle. I request you to find my bicycle. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So I think you made a good attempt. So what you have said is you first of all you have to introduce yourself. I am Samita Sri from Anapanadi. You said this is my number, whatever number you are calling. Suppose you are calling a landline in the police station. You give your complete address or something. I am so and so from 19 EB colony kind of thing, Coimbatore 6. Like that you should give. This is my phone number. My father's name is whatever it knows, or Samita Sri, daughter of your father's name you should give. And then you can say, I went to buy the vegetables. You should tell the timing also at about 4 o'clock in the evening. And that with the cycle, what is that? Ladybird Bliss cycle. And the color is pink with white color. And then I did not lock the cycle, and like that you should mention all these things. Anything specific about it you should mention, because suppose you put a ribbon in the wheel, some yellow ribbon or something, then you should say my cycle will have a yellow ribbon in the wheel, or like that you should give some signs of that cycle, so that they can this thing. And then I came out of the mall at about 4:45 or 5, and I did not see my cycle there. I went through all the cycle stand, but I could not trace my cycle over there. So that is the reason I am calling you. Like that you should say. So that
Sir,
is in
can I
case.
try it in a different way?
Yes, madam.
Sir, can I try it in a different way?
Yeah. 1 minute. One. I'll
Yeah,
just
yeah.
finish.
One
Yeah.
minute. One. I.
So, like this, and then you say, in case you need more information, no, you can call me in this number, or if you need any written kind of complaint, I can come down to your police station and then give a complaint, or you can come down to my house also. My house is somewhere here, whatever address you have given, like that, you can complete it. Okay, that is the thing. And sometimes you can say how old is the cycle. Suppose cycle is 1 year old, I bought about a year back, like that if you say that also, we may help you. Yeah, Arshida, can you try in a different way? Yeah, Arshida, you can try your
Yes, sir. Hello, my name is Arshida. I'm from Ganapati Pudur. I beg to report the theft of my bicycle. It was a new bicycle of black color. It was purchased from Bajaj Auto Service. My bicycle was lost yesterday between 10:25 or 10:30 to and 10:50 a.m. Um, I had gone to a bazaar to buy some. I had went to stationery to buy some books. I had kept it inside the compound. When I came back after an hour, my bicycle was nowhere to be seen. Uh, I made inquiries from the tea stall and other vendors. All my efforts to trace the bicycle went in vain. So therefore, I request you to get the bicycle traced and restore it to me. You can contact in this number which I'm talking to you now. Thank you.
Yeah, so two things I wanted to comment on Arshida's thing. That is, she started off saying that I beg to report the theft of my bicycle. Am I correct, Arshida? Am I repeating it the right way?
Yes,
I
sir.
beg to report. Why did you use I beg to report? It's a very nice way of putting across. Can you tell me for the benefit of others why you had used that word I beg to report?
So because I'm asking a help to them,
Yeah,
so
you are
I can't
requesting. Yes,
command or
correct.
order them.
So she's requesting. Maybe normally we say I request you to take my complaint or something. So she had used a different word. I beg to report. Begging means beggar, no? That begging. So that I beg to report. That is, I like that sentence. Even though we all know this, it is not that we don't know this particular word, but unfortunately, while speaking, we don't use this. Do you agree with me, Kamalika? See, we know these words or sentences, but Kamalika, yes, your comment. I wanted to know your comment. We know these words.
She's not nice, sir.
Yeah, so we know this. It is not something that we don't know. But we will not use it in the sentence. Why? Unless we are 200, 300% comfortable, we won't use in spoken language. That is one of the important things you should know. Only when we are 500% confident about a particular sentence or framing a particular form of structure, sentence structures, we may not use in the spoken language. We say, my name is Keshav Murthy, I am so and so, like that we use. Because that we would have said, we are 100,000% confident on it. That is the reason why we are speaking over phone or in person and using that particular sentence. Right? So this is, we need to be very comfortable. It means that you need to read a lot, or you would have written the same sentence somewhere in your book, or writing a letter or something. So then it will come. It's like that. No, we give your a leave letter to our principal or school teacher. Sir, I am suffering from severe fever and headache, so I am unable to come to the class today. So please grant me one day holiday, leave for me. Like that we say. Why we use this headache and fever, etc. We are very comfortable with that because we have used it so many times. So it's very comfortable to use in writing as well as in spoken language. So you need to be 300, 400, 500% comfortable in writing. Then only it will come in the spoken language. This is one of the fundamental things you need to keep. Okay, I really like that. Second is nowhere to be seen in the premises. Something like that you said, Arshida. Nowhere to be seen. See, that is one thing I think, Samita, we should include in our this thing. I went and actually checked with those shopkeepers there, and I could not see, or I have not seen I could not trace it in the mall or whatever. So it is nowhere to be seen. No, this way of expressing nowhere to be seen is another thing. Anybody wants to comment on Arshida's speech? Anything that you wanted to say? Kamalika, you can comment on her speech. Yes, Samita, you can say that. No, what you like or what you sort of no. She fumbled in one place. No, stationery shop, stationery. Little fumbling was there. That is all right. It's all in spoken language. All these things will come.
So I wasn't prepared
I
for
know.
that, sir.
No, Arshida, for your caliber, there is no need for any preparation. Let me again and again tell you, not for this spoken language, this 2-minute speech. I am talking about even your subject. Let me tell you, Kamalika, Samita, Rishmita, and Arshida, don't do too much of preparation repeatedly. Don't keep on repeating your subjects. You learn new things, I would appreciate, but don't keep on repeating. That they will do. Ask those teachers in your school will make you to repeat the same thing. Archamave arakirdu, like we call it in Tamil. So don't do that. Up till 10th it is okay. Up to 9th also it's okay. Even 10th I would say should not do that. 10th you should learn a lot of new things. And by learning new things, much more than what is there in the book, and what is much more than what is there in the book, you will automatically learn what is there in the big book much better manner or more in depth. So you need to understand that difference. Are you able to appreciate this? See, when you read, suppose this much you have to read in your book, but you are reading this much by looking at Google or whatever it is. Obviously, that this much, whatever is there in the book, you will become very thorough. Yes or no? So
Yes, sir.
you need
Yes,
to
sir.
you need to do this consciously. No, because you have come to 10th standard now. So you need to do it. No, you are not in 7th or 8th or 6th. Whatever is there in the book, we learn. That much is enough. But unfortunately, today's teachers, they will put you on, keep on asking, to do the same thing repeatedly, give test, give assignment, and ask you to write the same thing. All those same 10 sentences they will ask you to write. So, which is not the right way to learn and, expand your knowledge. Okay, that is one thing. Okay, which we have seen. So, anybody else? Okay, let's go to the next topic. The next topic I have given, there's no need for any preparation for these topics. Want to buy a refrigerator. Explain your requirements to a shopkeeper over phone. You want to buy a refrigerator, or no, instead of phone, you in person also, you can use one of these. Maybe I will request Rishmita to try with this. You want to buy a refrigerator and you want to explain your requirements. What kind of refrigerator you need. So can you try? Maybe assume that you have gone to Girias and in person you are explaining and your requirements to the salesperson, like that. Girias, you know? Have you heard of Girias?
Yes, sir.
It is
Yes,
a shop.
sir.
Yeah, it is a shop in Coimbatore. Okay. Yeah, Rashmita, try. Nothing wrong in it. Don't worry whether it's right or wrong and all. Don't bother too much.
Okay, sir.
Hmm.
Sir, in phone or where?
Yeah, whatever it is, whatever you are comfortable with. Maybe you can phone. I have given here in phone, but then whatever you are comfortable with.
Good afternoon, sir. I am Rishmita and I came here to buy a refrigerator with double door. It need to be very spacious for me because I need to keep many things in that and high voltage should not be there.
Yes. Hmm. You need not go
So
into,
I don't know.
yeah, you need not
as
go
per
into
this,
too
sir.
technical. That's what I'm saying. You need not go into too technical. Then what else you will do? Okay, you have said this. Now, what will you say? Can you show me some refrigerators? Will you say like that?
Yes, sir.
What will you do? So then they are showing you some refrigerators, then you will comment on those things. Like that, you should go. See, normally, suppose you listen to your observe your mother, Rishmita. Definitely, you will be going with your mother, not alone. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Mother or grandmother, whoever it is. Observe them. They will do it wonderfully. Only thing is they will do it in Tamil or some other Urdu or whatever. They may not do it in English. But then they will do a wonderful job. You know what they will do? That fellow will show you so many refrigerators, white, blue, brown, green, all those stuff. And your mother will come to know what are the colors are there. Then she will say, I wanted orange, but then orange is not there. She will say, orange color. And that fellow also will say, yes, madam, we got all the colors, but for orange, he will say. So these are some of the things your mother will keep in mind. And then I wanted to have that door. I am very short, but the door is slightly. I wanted the door in the middle of the that opening, so that it's okay for me. Whereas your door, your handle is on the upper side, so which will create some kind of a pain in my hand. Something, all the negative things she will say. A typical mother, I'm saying. I'm not commenting on Rishmita's mother. A typical mother will say. You know why she says all these things? Still, she will buy something what is there available there. After saying all these things, she will buy something what is available there. Why? But why she says all these things? Any idea?
Yeah. Sir, because she uses it.
She uses it for what?
Because she uses it more than us.
No, okay. That is, she uses it, but she does all these things to get a better bargain. It is the negotiation skills of the mother or grandmother, even though they like green color, but they will say, I would love to have some other color which is not there. And then, okay, I will compromise my color to green. Otherwise, I have to go back, without buying. But still, I'll buy. Even green. My second choice is green. Like that, she will say. Why she will say all these things? What is the purpose? To get a better bargain from that fellow. That fellow will keep on listening to this, and he would not like to lose the customer, and he would like to close the sale on the same day, same minute. So he will say, okay madam, ஒன்றும் ப்ராப்ளம் இல்லை மேடம், நீங்கள் க்ரீனே எடுத்துக்கங்க, ஆனால் உங்களுக்கு ரெட்டு தான் பிடிச்சிருக்கு, பட் க்ரீன் தான் இருக்குது, பட் ஐ வில் டாக் டு மை மேனேஜர் அண்ட் கெட் யூ சம் கன்செஷன். லைக் தட் he will, mentally will make up his mind, and then she will use that as a bargain. Right? And she will look at all the things, and in the refrigerator, in the bottom, they have that rubber mold, no? So the rubber mold, she will get that also free of cost from him by saying something, some other weakness of that particular thing. So you have to tell, you have some requirement in mind. Initially you tell your requirement in mind. Suppose that particular exact requirement is not there, then you still you will settle for the next closer choice available, but then you wanted to have a better bargain from that fellow, either in the form of a price or in form of free delivery or an additional item they will give, etc., etc. So now can anybody try? Bargain means what? Bargain means reduction of price. What is that in Tamil? Bargain? What do we call in Tamil? I do not know. Bargain, negotiation. You negotiate the price. Suppose
Profit for us.
Huh? No, Tamil, what is it called? I don't know. Right. Okay. So you bargain for a better price. That is for a lower price. Better price means for lower price in this case, because you have to gain.
So
Right?
for bargain in Tamil, it's Beram, I think. So
Beram.
or
You do a beram and get a better margin, better price or something. So your mother will do very, very cleverly will do. Have you seen your mother doing? Anybody? Have you seen your mother or grandmother doing a very nice talk and then getting a better bargain? Yes or no? Kamalika?
Yes, sir.
If you have not seen, next time you go along with her and see how she does it. And then that builds a relationship between a seller and the buyer. You may think that what this mother is, very silly things she does. She's bargaining even for some 50 rupees or 10 rupees, 20 rupees. You may think like that. But then what she's trying to do, she's trying to get a better bargain, number one. Number two, she's trying to develop a relationship between the buyer and seller. And finally, even after giving 50 rupees less to your mother, that fellow will be very happy and he will say, Madam, ninga vandadu sandosam, please come again. And then, and come and see other products. I have got rice cooker, separate rice cooker I have got something else. He will say that. That builds a good relationship between the buyer and seller, or the salesperson and the buyer. Each makes your mother to go back to that shop. Unknowingly, unconsciously she will go back. It's not a conscious decision. Unconsciously she will go back to that shop for the next item, in case they were selling that particular item. So this you have to understand. And bargaining is not a bad word. It is not a crime to bargain. You should bargain. At the same time, there is a limit to it. But then, in the bargain, you are actually creating a relationship between you and that seller. So that is what is more important than the actual reduction in price. Right? Okay. Now, anybody else wants to try out with some other product on the same, go to the shop and then give information? Okay, I will try. It is my real experience. We were actually selling jewelry in a shop. We are training the salesperson of the jewelry shop in how to sell jewelry, me and my wife. And my wife was on the counter, I was also on the counter. Couple of ladies had come on that day because it was an important day, ladies had come. And then that lady had in mind to buy 4 sovereign of necklace. That was the idea of that lady. But our job, standing on the other side of the table, to make her to buy much more than 4 sovereign, 6 sovereign or 7 sovereign. So we were showing, and that salesperson was showing all the 4 sovereign jewelry, necklace, etc. some are this studded jewelry and all types of necklace they showed. And then that lady also, she was wearing some of the jewelry and went and seen in front of the mirror. She said, this is okay, this is not okay, etc., etc. Finally, she came to some kind of conclusion, she will buy this. That time, my wife entered, and then she said, Madam, everything is okay, but your shoulder is broad, and then this 4 sovereign will look very small. You should go for some 6 or 7 sovereign so that it will rest on the shoulder very nicely. Otherwise, it will it will actually it will be like this. No, it will not sit very nicely. It will be actually hanging kind of thing, which may not look nice. You go for 6 or 7 sovereigns. And she talked in a very nice way. And finally, that lady gave order for 6 sovereign or 7 sovereign. And she said, I have not brought the money. Then the shopkeeper said, no problem, you order it. Whatever money you have, give it, and then you can pay tomorrow or day after or next week, and then come and take it. But we will reserve that particular piece for you. It will be reserved for you. Even if you pay 1,000 rupees, we will reserve for you. So that this was the training we gave it to the salespeople, and during the training we were able to sell one jewelry much bigger in terms of weight. 7 sovereign or 6 sovereign is almost 1.5 times the cost. So in the process, that particular shop also made bigger money, obviously, and that lady was very happy because somebody was commenting, her shoulder is big. Generally, ladies, when he says your shoulder is big, your neck looks nice, this, that, if you say, they will be very, very happy. Particularly if a male member says it, they will blow the top, and then they will say, but then a lady member, if some boys say that you are, etc. This lady may be about 40, 45 years old, not a young girl. And like that was the thing. So this, you have to do it in a very nice way. Bargaining or even selling bigger, etc., etc. You have to do. Many of these people, sales people are very capable of doing this. Have you seen somebody like that? Have you seen somebody who is very smart, talk very nicely, and then make you to buy or kind of thing? Or at least even if you don't buy, he becomes very friendly with you. With your like that. Have you seen such any of your neighbors or friends or relatives? Arshida, you have seen anybody like that? If you have not seen it, hereafter you will watch who is talking so nicely and get the works done. Okay? Right. We'll go to the next topic now. The topic is, had a fight with your friend. Talk to her in person and make her realize why she is wrong, and finally become friend. And finally you become friendly. You had a fight with your friend. Now your job is to talk to her in person and make her realize why she is wrong, and finally become friend. I mean, she was on the wrong side. So you have to make her realize she is on the wrong side, and then you have to become friendly after that. How do we do it? Who wants to try? I think I am sure 99% this has happened in your life at least once. Yes or no? நடந்திருக்கா உங்க லைஃப்ல இது மாதிரி?
Yes, sir.
So you say the same thing. You need not reveal the name of the friend or something. You just try and talk on those lines. Samita, I will request Samita to attempt this. You attempt, Samita, this, and then let's see how it goes. Samita, are you on the line?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yeah, you attempt, nothing wrong. You don't worry about your whether you are able to do well or not. You had a fight with your friend. Now you have to, and your friend was wrong. So you had a real genuine reason to fight. Now you want to make friendly with her. So you have talked to her, make her realize that she was on the wrong side, and then you become friendly with her. And I mean, when I say Samita, not necessarily Samita alone. Anybody can try. Kamalika, what about you? Did you have a fight with Anisha?
No, sir.
You did not fight with her, but you must have had a fight with Bhumika.
Yes, sir.
Now you tell me what exactly had happened.
I didn't know, sir.
Okay, now, so these are some of the situations you should try and emulate by yourself in your home, and then try and prepare and then talk and then become more comfortable with the language. The whole idea is to become more comfortable with the language, right? This kind of thing you should try. Then only your spoken language will improve. Okay, instead of me, if I talk, then my spoken language only will improve. But then the whole idea is you should improve your language. Arshida, did you have fight with your brothers?
Sir, yes, sir.
Okay, how did you get friendly with him? Or brother or sister, or whoever it is? What do you?
Sir, to be honest, I don't go to talk to him. He only comes to me.
Okay, how does he does? How does he do? How does he do?
So he starts with a sorry.
Correct. This is exactly. Now you do whatever your brother does. Do it. Just repeat what he normally does. Okay, I will do it. I will do it for your brother. I am Arshida's brother. And I know Arshida is on the wrong side. But I want to make friendly with her. Akka, I am really sorry. If I have hurt you in some way or other, I feel very sorry for it. But the fact of the matter is, father has brought 2 packet of biscuit. One is for me and one is for you. This is very clear while he is bringing the biscuit. You ate your one within 1 day, but I had ate only some 2 pieces. Still, I have kept some 7 pieces, out of which you ate 3 more. So definitely, it is not on your part. It is not correct. Nothing wrong in eating more, because you are elder to me. You can eat more. But when I say this, you should not get offended. So anyway, I should not have told you this. If I had said something very, if I have rubbed you on the wrong side, I feel very sorry for it. Okay, let us be friends. Kind of thing. You should close that. Right?
Yes,
is your
sir.
brother doing the same thing?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so that is the way you should close the speech, because you anyway is your brother. You want to become friendly with you. At the same time, he expresses sorry because he wanted to become friendly with you. So definitely the sorry has to come from him, not from you, even though you are on the wrong side. What will you do? What will you tell in return? Normally, what do you say in return? Like say, suppose your brother says like this.
Okay, I will not do this from the next time.
You also will say, I also feel sorry, brother. You will say this word,
Yes,
isn't
sir.
it?
Yes, sir.
I too feel sorry, brother. Now the question is, who will say sorry first? That is the question. So whoever wants to
Actually, I should say,
become.
but he will come and say.
But many a times, let me know to all 3, 4 of you, many a times you will be forced to say sorry even if you are not wrong. And nothing wrong in
Yes, sir.
you saying sorry. I have learned a lot of things in my life. Nothing wrong in saying sorry even if you are not wrong. A sorry is such a powerful word. Sorry or thank you, a kind of powerful word. Use that power of these words and get the work done, and then make the life more friendly. பண்ணுவீங்களா கமலிகா? Next time when you fight with your Bhumika, will you do this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I will check with Bhumika. Then she will tell you everything. She is such a nice girl. She will tell everything, whatever you are doing at home. Okay, what is the next topic? Let me see. Okay, otherwise the link. What is the next topic we had said? Okay, parents want to go to a marriage party, leaving you behind at home. Argue with them why you want to accompany them. Of course, these days when you are grown up, 10th standard, 9th standard, you will say that you better get lost, I will be alone. But when you are very young, when you are around 4th or 5th standard or 6th standard, you would love to go along with them, and then you want to attend the marriage, but at least 2-3 sweets will be there. So these are the attractions of going to a marriage. So how will you convince them? So all these things you get prepared, write it in a piece of paper and try and see. You need not send it to me, or no, don't send it to anybody. You just see whether you are able to really cope up with the situation. That is very, very important. Okay. Then the fifth one is teacher wanted to know why you did not do a particular assignment. You said I have not done the assignment. So teacher wanted to know why you did not do a particular assignment. So what is the normal excuses you give? in the school, what are the excuses you give? Rishmita, suppose if that happens, what is the excuse normally you give?
Sir, I would say I have done and kept in home, sir.
Okay, that's right. So she says, I have done it, madam, no problem, but it is there in my home. I did not bring it. I forgot to bring it. Okay. Arshida, what will you say?
So I will say I went outside with my parents, so that's why I wasn't able to do the.
Okay, you will say that. Okay, right. Kamalika, what is your thing? But then Arshida, what will the teacher say? Okay, what the teacher will say will come later. Now Kamalika, what will you say? Why you did not do a particular assignment? Samita?
Sir,
Huh?
sir, please ask one more, sir.
Huh?
Please ask one more, sir. I didn't. Network problem, sir.
Acha. Teacher wanted to know why you did not do a particular assignment. What is the reason you will give? Teacher wanted to know why you did not do a particular assignment.
Sir, I didn't have like the situation, sir. I do all my assignments correctly, sir.
Oh my God, such a sincere student. Huh? We should not give a
Yeah,
case
sir.
study like this to you. Okay, let me go to Samita. Samita, it has happened to you?
No, sir.
Oh, you are
Sir.
doing assignments in time. My God, what a very
Sir,
punctual.
sometimes I
That's what I'm saying.
didn't.
Sometimes, what is the excuse you give?
Sir, there will be a lot of assignments in other subjects, sir. So
So you will say that, madam, I had many other assignments in other subjects, so I did not find time to do this assignment. You will say that.
yes, sir.
Okay.
I will do tomorrow, ma'am.
Okay, you will give some solution saying that I'll come back tomorrow, etc. I'll tell you, once I was taking a training class for teachers, college teachers, how to make sure the students submit the assignment in time. So they were one person was asking, Professor, actually they are all professors. The person who is conducting the training, that is me, I'm the only person who is not a trainer, who is not a professor. Then so how do you tackle this? So I said, in my class, everybody submit the assignment in time, more or less in time, I said. Then how it is possible? What I will do is, when I give an assignment, suppose one X assignment is given, I will tell you where to find the answer also. I will tell you go to the page number 326 of this book, or you go to Google, use this link, you will get the answer. So by saying this, the job of the boy, the student, is actually simplified. Nearly 50% of the people will do the assignment and bring it to in the next class, whatever be the next class. And then ask them how many have done. Somebody will say, I will ask them to submit those assignments. Suppose if it is written. Then I will say, I will take one or two of that sheets. Half the class did not do. Half the class have done and they have submitted assignments. Say it's out of 20, 10 people have submitted. I take any randomly two and then just read out and then tell them how to improve this assignment. Then I give back the papers to them and say that you improve this in this fashion and complete it by next class. And I have seen many times the next class, all the 100% of the people will submit. So this is the way I had conducted, I had completed the assignment. I said this answer to them and they were all very happy. See, many a time we don't do an assignment, not because we went along with the parents, not because we had assignments, lot of assignments in other subjects, but because we don't know how to do it. Yes or no? We don't know where to start or how to do it. This is all the major problem. All other problems are not very big. We don't know where to start. We don't know how to do it because we have not understood that topic or that question, etc. If you clarify the question, and tell them where to find the answer, 99.99% of the students will do the assignment. This is how it happens. So, many times as a teacher, I would do this way. Students may give any excuse. to in the first class. No, I don't ask for excuse. How many you do? I make sure at least 30-40% will do in the very first stage itself. And second stage, they will complete everything. No, all the 100% will complete. So your teachers are doing like this, Arshida? So if you become a teacher, use these kind of some different ideas and get the work done very easily. No problem. Another one class they can submit late, but by that time everybody will complete. Why it happened is before this pandemic came, online class came, I was handling a class, a subject in a college, and halfway through, because of the corona, it was converted as an online class. So online class we all started doing it because we have completed half the portion and another half portion online class we are doing, and all the assignments, tests, etc. we have to conduct online, and we are supposed to submit our results, that is that report card of the students by some date, and I am the only man in the college who has submitted the report card. Then they were all asking me, how come 30 or 35 students were there? They are all spread in different places. You don't know even their names. Really, I don't know their names. Everybody used to come in the online. But how come they are all submitted the assignments in time and you gave the report card also? I said, this is the way I have done it. And then what I did was, out of the 35 students, I picked up some 5 people. They are the 5 leaders. Each 5 boys will be responsible for another 6 boys. 6 boys or girls. So this, if I check with these 5 people, all the 35 will be covered. Like that we did, and then I completed within the time. So you need to use some kind of a novel thing in getting the work done from the students. So this is what I told that particular college in doing the training, and they were very happy with that particular this one. So what I am trying to tell you is this: you initiate and try to discuss such situations in your life. You will become more confident in the language than talking about a particular subject. Do you agree with me? You create a situation and then try to talk in English for that situation. Then you will become more comfortable with the language. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Instead of talking a topic can be, anybody can talk. We started off like that. I think each one of you have spoken at least 3 or 4 times minimum. Now we are going for situations. So we will continue with the situations for another 1 or 2 weeks, and then we will go for an interview. Then we will go for, you be an interviewer. You will conduct an interview with somebody else. I mean, with somebody, maybe a job interview or something. So likewise, we will go into different stages, which will make you realize the importance of the language. Not only that, how to refine your language. That is also equally important. So let me close at this. I think before we close, I would like to hear your comments. Each one of you can give your comments. Kamalika, what is your comment?
Sir, nothing, sir. The session was so nice, sir.
What system of?
The session was so nice, sir. It was
So
enjoyable.
can we continue like this, create a situation and then discuss?
Yeah, sir.
Okay, right. Yeah, carry on.
This is different, sir.
It has to be different. If I don't do anything different, I don't get sleep. That is my problem. So what is your feedback, Arshida? Give me some suggestions, some suggestions so that we can incorporate in our class.
So today's class was so different from other class because today everyone gave their
Yeah, okay. Everyone was very happy. Without preparing, they can talk, huh? Good.
yes, sir, something like that.
Yeah. I think you are the Chotu is there with you.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I love that boy. Yeah? Boy, he's a boy.
Yes, sir.
I love that boy. And that day I did not have much time to mingle with him, but I love that boy. He is really a Chotu. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So
correct.
naughty.
Definitely. Chotus are always naughty. Okay, Rishmita, I want your comment.
Today's session was so joyful, sir,
How
because it is so communicative, sir, today.
So how to improve this? No, you can keep on giving tips. No, these new things I need not come with my ideas. I have plenty of ideas, no problem. But you can also give some tips, so that we will improvise and then make the class more interesting, useful to you. It's not interesting. It should be useful to the people who are attending the class. Yes, Samita, what do you feel?
I also enjoy this session, sir.
Okay. Now, you, any specific comments or suggestions?
Sir, I request you to take the class like situations, sir.
Okay, right. We will continue at least for 2-3 classes. Then we'll go to something else. How to interrogate and all things like that. There are many things are there which can be done. Okay, thank you. Before we close, Rakshan, can you give a few words about this? Rakshan or Radhika, whoever it is. Oh, Rakshan has left. Okay, no problem. We'll meet in the next class. Thank you, all of you.
Thank you, sir.